Hi there, Ron here of Variable Play, and welcome to another unboxing and sleeving this time around. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice. This is the retail version, and it does have a seal of excellence from Dice Tower. Of course, Ubisoft, Triton Noir. And yeah, I'm excited to play this in Bacon, but of course, I need to prep it for the event itself, which is happening on April 5 and 6. Oh my gosh, this thing is heavy. So there's quite a lot of stuff. So the main difference from probably the Kickstarter edition is that there are only 4 minis in the game. The rest are going to be cardboard standees, which I think, to be honest, is a little bit more manageable. Um, I might not paint these because I want them to look as best as I can. So I will probably ask help from my friends in Pilipintados, who is going to be teaching how to paint minis in Bacon itself. So stay tuned for that. So it's a cooperative board game from the Assassin's Creed universe. It's a 26 episode camping in Venice, at the heart of the Italian Renaissance. So you're going to choose which assassin. We're going to set up the board. There's envelopes to be opened, booklets and whatnot, more cards, more standees. I don't know exactly how am I going to sleeve or cover everything, but without hopefully no spoilers. But generally, my goal here is to just get it prepared so that when players play it in Bacon, they are um, supported with sleeves and other things just to make it easier for them. So this is more of like an exploration. What does it need? Um, Containers. I don't have a clue. I mean, I have an idea of the card sleeves. Um, okay, it's I don't often have this big of a box in my game, so I think a similar one was Kenneth. Um, that's it. Okay, we got a warning. Do not open any envelope. Until instructed to do so, do not look under the black plastic tray. Some secret elements are stored underneath. Okay, so the best I can do is just to, and I will probably not really pop these out until they're needed because that's kind of by design. Um, yeah, it's if there was a smell-o-vision, the smell of new cardboard paint. Basically, you're smelling paint. You're not going to store the cards in their location. So okay, start by storing your cards. Open the deck containing the dividers. They are arranged in a specific order. Do not shuffle them. Put them in a dedicated space in the game box. You're now going to store the cards in their location without revealing them. The cards are stored in a precise order. Do not shuffle. Open the large card deck. Stop Alessandra on top. Discard the stop Alessandra card. It is not required to play. Store the next 4 cards behind the Alessandra divider. Okay, we'll have to go through all of it. Hey, Bob. Happy weekend. Okay. I have to place the. So we have a lot of. Um, I wonder if if this is retail and this is already this heavy, so Brotherhood is usually considered as the best of Assassin's Creed and Ezio as the best protagonist. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, and I love the series. Uh, I have played only like the mobile games of it back in the day. Okay, so it says do not open underneath this thing. Okay, understood. There's this there's this cover. If this is this heavy, what does a Kickstarter look like? Two coffins worth, I guess. Wow. So okay, so we have this cover just to keep everything in place. Bringing it on static. Okay. All right, we got a lot of baggies. We have these things, small ones. Um, the roof tiles. Okay, a lot of cards, dice. There's there's so much stuff. Okay, action cubes, and maybe and then the markers for all of them. Got some divider. You have a interactive game tutorial, and it has a redeem code. Wow! So normally you will have to pay. So maybe this pays for the tutorial. That is interesting. I We're gonna try that. We're gonna try that. Okay, so uh, open the deck containing the dividers. There's no rule book. Did I not see a rule book? I don't see a rule book. I don't see a rule book. Did it just gave me this? I didn't see a rule book. Okay, so the rule book is somewhere still. Okay, open the deck containing the dividers. They are arranged in a specific order. Open the large card deck with the Stop Alessandra. So I have this. Place the next cards behind the divider. Alessandra. Okay. I guess these are the dividers. Okay. This is HQ1. This is 3.5. This is 1.2. And there. So I have two sets of Alessandra. This one is also 3.1. This one, I'm guessing is also. I saw this that you will have to. Okay. So at least I have some cards. I agree with the acrylic ones. They do look. They, they're more functional actually. In a board game setting, of course, having minis is fantastic, but it's also kind of harder sometimes to find stuff. Whereas when you do standings, because of I guess the flat shape nature, it's a lot easier to recognize things. Um, so I agree with that. Okay, so stop, Alessandra. Okay, let's open up this first. Where is my um, where is my uh, is it behind this? No, where did I put it? I need my. Let me just go around. Should be I can find it. Okay. So, because normally it would have some sort of thing, but sometimes it's so hard to flick it open. So I like using a cutter because it just kind of makes it a lot simpler to open. Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. So dividers. Um, do they are arranged in a specific order? Put them back in the dedicated space in the box. Okay, understood. So we have some names on them. Um, and then open the large card deck. Okay, this guy. And it says Alessandra. Now, this one, I have sleeves, if I'm not. I hope so. I really hope these are the ones I needed. I think they are. Yep. Fantastic. Fantastic. But then Ezio's Italian, so I don't know what is fantastic in Italian. Okay. So open the large. Stop. Discard the stop. Okay. Uh, it's not required to play. Store the next four cards behind Alessandra. One, two, three, four. Okay. So much secrecy. The top card is now Stop Bastiano. Eh? No? Ah, okay. It's flipped though. Okay. So do that again. I warning, read these cards. Do I have to I know it's from somewhere that you have to like some of them are stored other way around. Or maybe that's a different game. So it seems to be Alessandra related stuff. Read this card before taking out the other cards out of the slot. Reveal the large Assassin Apprentice. Okay. Zero, two, and four. Leave the other card without revealing them. Oops. Okay. Hmm. I think it will be a lot easier for me if I just kind of sleeve them. Uh, so the next four is for Bastiano. Is it next four? Yep, next four. Okay, and then until the stop Claudio. So am I gonna do the same thing? Until stop. Okay. So right, Claudio and then Daria. No, just start. Just until Claudio. No Daria yet. Okay. Repeat this until you have stored all cards in the deck. It is normal to have none on Villa, HQ, Assassin's Creed dividers. Oh, okay. So Alessandra, Bastiano, and Claudio. Okay. All right. Yep. That, it's kind of nice because I don't have to sleeve all of them in one go. That's useful. I will just, or I can just leave as much as I could and and let them sort themselves. So here is a snug fit. I'm keeping it a little bit far so that no spoilers for you guys. You have an idea of how it will look. I don't think there's too much of a spoiler. I mean, mechanically you can get a bit spoiled, but the main thing that you want to not get spoiled on is the story, I think. So far, it's correct in terms of the sequence. That's a snub on 70. Okay. Then we have a couple of dividers. So for Bastiano, Sandra, and Claudio. So Sandra, Bastiano, Claudio. Okay. Okay. Right. Then kind of like that. And I'm guessing they go there. Okay. Oop. Let's set those like that first. Okay. Repeat this until you've all stored all the cards in that deck. What do you mean? Huh? Oh, are you saying I have to do this for Daria? I think so. I think that's what it means. The stop cards now stop Pasiano and repeat until you've stored cards all on this deck. Okay. Yeah. And then the other won't have. Okay. So I guess we continue sleeving. So this should now be for Daria. This is now Daria. In that light, they did say the stops I shouldn't use anymore. So to save on card space, maybe we could just not put the stops Stop Alessandra. Where's the stop on Claudia? Okay. So we will just set the stops on the side. Kind of sucks. I mean, I get that it's um it's required for arranging it, but maybe they could have made use of it. It was still cardstock. Imagine that that thing was only used once. It was still it was that feels a bit wasteful. Okay, we have Darius. I'll use this as a way to. Next is a zero point 0.1. Yep, so zero point 0.1. And then it just keeps on going until I hit a stop, which is going to be zero point 0.2. Okay, so it's just asking me to arrange them uh, into their sets. Understood. Cool. Right, that is for um, zero point 0.1. You can actually see them on the thing. They have a code right there, zero point 0.1. So I don't think it's that difficult to reset them as needed. So stop for zero point 0.2. There's so much cards there. Imagine for every stop. I get the. I think the game really doesn't have a rule book. The rule book is described as you play. Of course, fantastic art because it's coming from it's sort of coming from the universe, but you can see here, for example, it's drawn art. It's not screen grabs per se. So that's that. I like that. I like that aspect that they didn't just do screen grabs, and it's always more respectful to the game if you produce a bit new art. So for 0.3, same thing. We do. So do after I've done this deck, I will move on to the 1.2 and do the same until finally HQ1. Okay. So it basically just asked me to go through the cards and put them in their specific dividers. It could have, I feel that it should have said that in, in a simpler way. I love that I'll do a quick show. That every section, I think it's introducing new concepts or new mechanics as I go. So 0.4. Oh, not for 0.4. And 1.1. Hi, how's your Sunday? Happy Sunday, everyone. It's already March. It's already the one fourth of the year is already, well, almost. First quarter is almost done. And double that, right? No? Okay. So 4.4. This is going to be a long sleeving. Now it's 1.1. 1.1. So HQ1, HQ2, we don't have yet. Now jumping to 1.1. 1.1. Oh, so 1.1 has a lot of cards. 1.1 all the way down? Yep, 1.1. Might run out of sleeves. So let me just prime the next one. It, of course, has the same um, interest, really cool look of Assassin's Creed. Um, UX wise, you have the clean font, this sort of modern font overlaid on it's sort of like a Roboto font face um, overlaid on this, yeah, Renaissance art style. Uh, so pardon for the ones who are getting sort of a spoiler, because as I'm uh, sleeving these, you are seeing things that are supposed to be later on, but hopefully mechanically wise, there's not much. Um, but yeah, it is what it is. I could sleeve it on the other side, but some of them still has content on the other side, so it's the same. It's the same. So, but basically, what I'm looking at the moment, it just seems like they have some level up options later on in the game, which is nice. Okay, that was fortunate. Okay, so these go to 1.1. Now we move on to the large deck 1.2. Okay, and it is saying that for HQ1 and HQ2, uh, no cards in Villa, HQ, Assassin's Creed. Okay, this is just a flip divider thingy. Okay, we now look at the 1.2. This 1.2, this is 3.5. This is 3.5. This is HQ1. Okay. I think I did already the 1.2. That was already the. No, I did the 1.1. Where's 1.2? This is 3.5. This is HQ. There's 1.2. Where's that foam thing? We'll use the foam as a stopper instead. I think there's enough space for the. Okay. So 1.1. And we go all the way down to 1.2. So I think when I play this, because you can arrange them anyway, because they have a sorting order. So when I go to a section, I will just double check if I am arranging them in the correct order before playing. Um, because they have a sort, they have a 1.2 of 6, 1.2 of 7, 1.2 of 8. So it seems that it has a way to sort itself. That's the challenge in board games. So when you have your game printed out, you will have to deal with sorting, uh, and so suddenly it's not as simple as here's my game printed. It will be in a batch, and now they have to make sure that everything falls back into the correct order and the correct set. So it's not just simply or prints out and then magically you're done. Actually, it's a lot of work. So oh, it's already 2.1. Okay, 1.3. I am really digging the art. It's awesome. I hope the game does well in terms of uh, the how the reception to the public reception, um, so that they will also make future editions because this is only on sort of like the Ezio uh, Italy uh, Assassin's Creed, but there's a lot more um, sequels to that storyline. Um, it's kind of hard to understand, but Assassin's Creed, for the ones who are not familiar, is a video game that you have this notion of being able to access memories. And these memories that you access, you will play through and sort of, um, if you're able to recover what is necessary, then you are able to synchronize that memory and thus 2.1, 2.1. Okay. 2.2. Yeah, when you access memories and you're able to complete the objectives of that memory, then um, 2.2, okay. Then you get to complete that mission. Then you move on to the next one, move on to the next one. It's generally how it plays. The movie that they did had some good parts, some really. "Mm, why was this taken liberty?" But I'm guessing it's because, to a certain extent, the movie cannot spoil the game, and so ideally, it's like another storyline. Maybe not sure why that was the case, but it's a fun, really fun uh, concept of being able to go back in time, talk to the different personalities, and sort of like a play of what if. You're not, well, at least the premise at the beginning was you're not really able to change history. You're just accessing a memory. It's the premise. Okay, thanks. 2.3. 2.3. Oh, quick, quick session on 2.3. Next is 2.4. Four. Next is 3.1. 3.1. I wonder. who am I gonna get to play with this, or how many of you guys will get to play this on Bacon? The playthrough seems to be per episode fairly short. Maybe actually it doesn't say. It doesn't say because I don't see a rule book. It's very interesting to just rule books. I'm a digital game turned into a board game. You're gonna access my information through the internet. Did I lose? 3.1. Ooh, careful. Yeah, because the challenge with campaign games is that you miss out on one particular rule or aspect. You suddenly um, off. So now that I look at it, do I have enough sleep? I hope so. I sure hope so. So 3.2. Okay. X is 3.3. And then 3.4. Okay, 3.4 takes all of it. 3.4, yeah. I actually don't fully recall the storyline anymore of Assassin's Creed because last time I played it, well, I didn't really play it. I watched the playthroughs and games. I watched my son play it a lot. Uh, okay, so that's that. We now move on to 3.5. assist. Yeah, move one 3.5 and then HQ1. Do the same with the small two decks of small cards. Place them behind the large cards without trying to put them in any. Okay. All right. So the small cards, they don't have a specific sequence. The big cards, uh, in essence, is holding the storyline. Cool. Understood. 3.5. So now they immediately are face up. So that's kind of it's good. I think it's really that first one that had that sort of weird face down thing. Abstergo, that's the company that owns the technology to access the memories. 3.5. 4.1. 4.1 all the way down. Oh, 4.1 is quick. One. Next 4.1A. 4.1 dash A. So just three cards for 4.1A. 1A3, 1A2, 1A1. 4.2. Also short. So you will normally have a map for each of the missions, and then some additional cards as per need. This is 4.3. 4.3 is also quick. Not really quick. Probably it just has a few less um, cards. 4.4. Oh, 4.4 is a larger set. Ooh, that was exact. 4.4. Right. This is the last one. Oh, 7120, if I'm not mistaken. 7100. Yeah. I'll just leave these. But I think there's enough because it's just this remaining and a few more cards there. Because there's also a lot of these filler cards that are annoying. I mean, this is that is just so that it can tell you to stop. They can just multi-use it. I don't think they should have gone with that approach. Kind of feels kind of wasteful. But yeah, it is their design. And I think this probably did so well in Kickstarter. So the retail version is sort of like a just a byproduct of the massive success in Kickstarter. Typically, that's the case when of these type of games, where there's a really strong IP. Oops, this is for 4.4, isn't it? 4.4. Yeah. Okay. So stop on 4.5. 4.5, and then we have this thing. I think we have enough leaves. Very excited to try this game out, uh, especially since Rain is a big fan. My son is a big fan of this, so yeah, the amount of cards and components doesn't mathematically make sense anymore in terms of the pricing for the retail version. So it's really subsidized from the Kickstarter gains, and then I guess they're just liquidating um, the inventory, or at least it's the Kickstarter subsidized the cost, which is why we have this much stuff. Okay, so we have HQ1, HQ2. Finally, we have the HQ1 and HQ2 stuff. So this goes HQ1. This is interesting. So it's like a setup. Okay. It's a setup briefing for that, virtually that patch. Ooh, Ezio. Okay, HQ1, HQ2, I'm guessing. Hour of sleeving. Yeah, some nice calming meditation of just sleeving cards. Okay. MA. What does MA mean? I don't know. Sorry. Oop. Uh, quick one. MB. Oh, okay. B is just two cards. MC. MC. Here, 8 for MD. Okay. That's all of it, actually. And what it's saying is that it doesn't have for Villa and for the third one. But it did say that I'm not allowed to open that last what's underneath. I'm guessing there are more stuff that's in there. Okay, now so we have a few sleeves left. I am going to store them inside this box. That way, for the future stuff that will come out, um, they will have sleeves already ready. Okay, I might not need that. Okay, now finally, um, two small decks. That's these. What about these ones? Because I know they're like the markers. Do the same with the two small decks. Place them behind the large cards without trying to put them in any order. Sort, I say. Stop Alessandra, so forth. Okay, then that's it. I mean, I'm gonna sleeve them anyway. I think these are the ones that will fit. So let's go with the Alessandra ones first. Lots of cards. I hope I have enough. I don't think I do because um, this is a lot, and I only have only have two. Yeah, so it's 55 pieces. So I might not do that anyway because it's still going to be later. So stop, Alessandra. I'll have a stop. Okay. Nice fit. I have to order some more sleeves for these. The smaller card sleeves actually is the one slightly harder to come by because um, the a little bit more specialized. There's not fortunately for the big ones, like if it's a tarot size, if it's a standard poker size, euro size, they're all being utilized already by um, by uh, by Korean K-pop, Japanese. So they J-pop and all of these um, sort of pop idol. Uh, so they sell the photo cards. I think that's what's really nice is that the because of this and it's a mass market appeal, then there's a mass market for securing and keeping your cards safe, especially in Asia. The humidity is so bad that if you really just handle your cards with your plain hands, it will just destroy it by itself. I remember there was a cafe in Makati, and they have a ticket to ride card game, and we really think that it was it was causing some some spread of contaminants because it was so grimy. It was so grimy, and that's really the reality. So while yeah, you still would end up with some sort of that uh, in the plastic because it just lessens the the effect of of the it staying. You guys know there. Maybe you guys know that. I don't know. So this supposedly goes into Alessandra's section. So Alessandra, and we're supposed to just dump it there. So I think there's going to be enough. I hope. So stop. Then we go to through Bastiano. There's so many cards. I think these are like traits, items, skills, maybe. To conserve, I think I should stack them as two sets every time, just so that I can conserve the space. Because yeah, it will work fine like that. I'm gonna do the same for Bastiano. You see Bastiano, okay. Over there, we're here. Okay, perfect. Okay. That should keep the counts okay. Claudio, same. How are you? How's everyone? And guys, what are you guys having for dinner? I recently tried those bottled. So, so the typical one is Senentolan, so bottled Santol fruit, that they turned into sort of a corned beef. And then there's the lying, but the one that I got to try was some sort of like a beef tapa, but it was flakes. It was more of like the meat, um, just shredded, uh, and it's quite good actually, quite good. This is Claudio. Next one, Daria. Ooh, Daria has a lot. This is point to the one. So I don't think I'll have enough sleeves for the others, which is fine. I think I will have more than enough to test out a run or so. Um, I wonder if this has editions for other languages. This the amount of text that they had to go through, um, to add components. And just imagine the challenge of just going through making sure everything is complete uh, from a printer perspective. I think it's quite tedious already. I mean, just look at me. Spent an hour already and just halfway done. Just sleeving it. So imagine the production teams that would have to go through and perform the same thing that I'm doing right now. Okay, this one is on a 0.1 because I think I have to get through, yeah, the point the decimal places ones because I think those are like how it teaches you how to play the game. Probably at least I'm seeing how it plays out. Ooh, Hidden Blade, classic, classic. This is 0.1. Okay, 0.1. Okay, 0.2. Okay, and we'll just have enough for 'Roman armor' or Hidden Blade. Nice. So it's a Assassin's Creed staple. So this is point two. Point two. Point three. Smoke bomb. Medicine. Investigation. The bold jacket. Another Roman armor. This is 1.3. And now moving to point four. Got some throwing knives. Thief. Investigation. And yeah, this machine. Point four. Okay. Right. 1.1. 1 point. Ooh, where's 1.1? Oh, there. I like how it's all labeled, but this is 1.1. 1.1, 1.1. Ah, okay. One point one. Two. 1.2, 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. Chief. Oh, a lot of thieves. Investigation. The Helmschmied armor. You got a bow. Sicilian rapier. A dagger. Venetian falchion. Poison blade. Another poison blade. And another poison blade. And another poison blade. Okay. This is for 1.2. 1.2. Okay, almost done with this set. Oh, 1.3 has 1. Okay. 1.3 has 1. 2.1. Huh? 2.1. 2.1 also has just 1. 2.2 has 2. 2. 2.2 has 2.3 has a bit more. We got a cleaver now. Metal armor, crossbow, spear, condottiero mace, and another metal armor. 2.3. 2.3. Okay, 2.4. Wheel pistol lock, and then that back thing. 2.4. All right. Okay. This is not enough for these guys, so I'm just going to get one of the covers so it doesn't mess up the other cards. Okay, cubes, rubber stickers. I want to leave them like that. Kinda, not really. I always find ziplocs that people just lose them. I tend to put them in containers because people just kind of respect them a bit more, uh, and put them back uh, in the correct place. So those are sleeved up. Guess we can now open this board. Um, just want it such that the first game, or whenever people play the game, it's just not. Hopefully, the idea is just so that it's not difficult to get things started. And I have a lot of token states. Ah, rule book. There you go. Oh, stickers. Jeez. Oh boy. Okay. Finally, we see the rule book. Ah, and then we have a lot of closed cases. Okay. So look at that. It looks so nice. So I think these are the player boards. And then we have a lot of. Okay, so we have a rule book, and why is it not all the way through though? And there's 5 of them. I thought this was a 4-player game. That was in better. Okay. So I am guessing these will need to be 4, 5, 6. Okay. These ones we can already peel off. Stickers. Ah, on the campaign sheet probably. Okay. We'll do it. Can I do it like that? I think so. Maybe. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay. Boards. So yeah, we're not removing those, but these we could, and I plan to organize those too, and also these guys, because just so that I can improve the deployment. So these guys, okay, maybe we can look at their rule. Okay, look at that. Beautiful art. Wow. Okay, so we got our content rule book, the large tiles, the medium tiles, and small tiles. And then we have 10 black dice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. We have 3 sticker sheets, probably in there. Compass board, enemy board, assassin boards are 4. 8 white dice, 4 red dice. And then we got a bunch of tokens, reminders, objective bases, reinforcement cards. These are the enemy reinforcement. The entrance markers, 6 envelopes, Okay. 35 dividers. And then we have so the fifth figure is Ezio. We have the four assassins. And we also have four assassin apprentices. Then we have a lot of um, standees. Okay. How to read the rule book? Learning through play. So, rule point zero. The first memories missions include numbered rule points in blue diamonds. Soon as you encounter one in the campaign booklet or on a card or on a token in play, refer to the rule book and read the corresponding rule point. Oh, okay. Okay. We recommend that you read the rule points memory as you are going to play ahead of the time. Uh, uh, sorry. We strongly recommend that you read the rule points of the memory you are going to play ahead of time in the campaign booklet. Then summarize them to the other players once you are ready to play. Note, as soon as an assassin reaches a numbered token, after re after having read the corresponding rule point, remove this token as well as any token bearing the same number. If this is your choice, keep reading until you reach the blue box, the end of rule point 1. Reading all the rules before playing. When you have finished reading this booklet, refer to the campaign booklet to set up and play your first memory. Okay. So number of players, you can play solo or with less than 4 players. Must pick at least 2 assassins. Uh, golden rule, yeah, usual. Uh, movement or range attack, for example. No action can be performed diagonally. So it's always orthogonal. Okay. Glossary, Roman numerals. Okay. Ally, assassins, enemy, guard, hidden blade, memory, capitalized word, characters, map, experience points. Okay. Then starting off, contain many cards will organize in dedicated slots. These cards will only use when booklet prompts you to. Whenever you are asked to pick up a card slot, start only by taking out the large red card. Okay. Then read the instructions and then do the rest. Yep, got it. Take the miniature corresponding to your assassin from the box or the standee. Place an assassin on the board. Place 3 action cubes and 3 health cubes. I see. These are health cubes. These are action cubes. Why is there a fourth one? No, just three. Okay. Place assassin, board, hidden blade, flat. Okay. Turn phases. So game has 4 events. So 4 phases: event phase, assassin phase, enemy phase, end of turn. Okay. All right. I like how they are teaching it actually. You kind of just go through um, one at a time, and I like how they're giving the context. It looks good. It looks good. It looks like it won't be, and it seems to be an exhaustive one. And again, it's giving you points of what to learn um, in each, and I guess it will also give you some reference back. All right, sounds good. Okay. All right. So okay. So that's the rule book. In that case, dice is fine. Do I want to? Sure. Let's just improve it a little bit. You. because I see there's enough space for me instead of doing the baggies. Because yeah, they just look better, um, more organized, and you can yeah store them like that. Now this is the question because it is roughly the action points per player. See, 3, 6, 9, 12, and then some extra. So I could do this or a smaller one or give one individually. Um, I think to simplify, we'll just put them all in one. We'll do the same for the bases. Yeah. There's 5. And they're rubber. That's cool. But do I want to... Hold on. Maybe I need something wider. Maybe I can combine that with dice. Hmm. Okay. These guys, we could store them in bigger ones. They're rubber, so they should be fine, right? Be fine. Or will heat cook them up? Yeah, that's a question. Yeah, they are rubber. So if I need to replace them in the future, I will just replace them. Mid size. You know what? Maybe we should just put the. Should we put them here instead? Or they can just share it like that. Yeah, I think that's the better choice. Okay. Now these tokens, I think I want them already prepared. So chests, keys. Oh. They're multi-use. I can't just put them, so I will have to put them in the same set, same container, because We have the repeat. Oh, so just segregate them as white tokens, red tokens, and blue tokens. Yep, and look at that. It's as if I planned it. That's it. Sorry. Where'd it go? All the way down there. Okay. There were a few more white tokens. Okay. So they're different though. So it could be used somewhere else. These I know are really different. Blue ones. Red ones. I think this is when you're detected. You always have to examine if you because you might already end up throwing something that still has a token on it. So what I do is I'll keep it for a day or two with me in that configuration, and then if I really don't need it, then it goes. So I think I wanna use the small one already. The small one because no point. Oh, I even have a new containers one that I discovered. It's thin, perfect for these type of oh, cool. Set you later. I think these are fairly easy to spot. We can probably put them all in one. Maybe these guys. These we can put in the same as these. Okay. But in that case, I could use these. This should fit fine. Typically, it will fit okay. But they seem to be a little bit larger than what I would hope for. So we'll just keep them like this. So that we don't mess up and destroy it. And then these small ones we can put here because it will fit. Definitely fit, no problem. And the numbers. Oh, the numbers, will they fit? I hope so. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. So, numbers. Do you guys fit better in these type of things? Maybe. I don't know. You'll find out. There are models. Okay. Let's see. Because the nice thing about it is the size square. Oh, I think this is really the better choice. Cool. I think I found a new uh, storage solution. Okay. Look at that. It's if we planned it. Okay. All right. All right. I'm ordering more of those things now. These, I will keep like that because there's no point for me to store more of those. I'll move that there just because. And I have a lot of Ziplocs. You know, I should start throwing away the Ziplocs, but maybe you guys in the community would need it more. So what I'm gonna do is I'll probably collect those and then give it away in the convention. Because I tend to accumulate a lot of them because they would give you a lot of Ziploc. But I tend to not use them because I kind of would have other ways to organize them, as how you can see. So I don't think I can have a playthrough of this at the moment because, to be honest, it's quite a lot, and I'm already around 2 hours into this live stream. So we're just gonna store this for now. Cool. I should have put you inside. And the download code. So I'll put you inside. And we have the big sheet. I think it all fits well. Okay. And there you have it. All sleeved up. Box fart. All sleeved up and ready for learning game. That is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice, the board game retail edition. Uh, Next time around, I'll I'll probably do like a one with the demo with. I've already added the game code for us this game, and then from there, we can you can join us in us learning the game. So thank you everyone. Thank you everyone who has stayed. Hopefully that was also relaxing for you. Until next time, this is Ron Oliver. Thank you for joining. Bye. See you on Bacon. See you on Bacon. See you on Bacon. See you on Bacon. Okay? April 5 and 6. 18 Missouri. See you on Bacon.